Covington recently shared his perspective on the controversial potential towel throw during the main event of UFC Tampa. Covington faced off against Joaquin Buckley in a bout that didn't go as he had hoped. Instead of rebounding from a prior loss, he suffered a doctor's stoppage due to a severe cut that impaired his vision. Reports emerged that Covington's corner, including Chael Sonnen, considered throwing in the towel because of the extent of the injury. During the live Twitch stream, Covington opened up about the incident and expressed his thoughts on the situation.
That's the opinion on Chael throwing in the towel. I mean, my opinion is Chael cares about me. He's a real one. If he was throwing it in, it's because he knows I couldn't see. He knows that the where the cut was at, it was bleeding into my right eye, and I couldn't see. I was seeing 3 or 4 different people. So that's what that guy, he couldn't do nothing to me, not even seeing anything, seeing blurry, coming off the couch. Like, look at how far my back was against the wall. But I did it for the company, like I said, guys, so don't hear me complaining. I don't want sympathy. But I did that for the company. He knew that I couldn't see. So if he was going to do it, it's because he cares about me, and he just knows that I couldn't see, and it was going to be tough to overcome. But I thought I was coming on stronger, and I feel like they were going to have to throw on the towel for Buckley by round 5. So it sucks. It's unfortunate.
Aljamain, Funk Master. Sterling recently shared a video on his social media showcasing his impressive new physique. Looking noticeably jacked, Sterling hinted at his readiness for a fight, subtly nudging the UFC with his display. He also revealed that he currently walks around at 170 pounds, fueling speculation about his next move in the octagon.
Feed your boy. Coming, baby. It's the righty. A little fat right now. We'll be ready. Let me know, Shelby. Let me know.
Chris Curtis retracts spy accusations ahead of middleweight clash with just over 2 weeks until his middleweight showdown against Ronan Kopylov on January 11th. Chris Curtis initially accused Kopylov of sending spies to infiltrate his training camp. Curtis claimed that 2 Russian fighters joined his gym, Srimi Kucher, and trained with him for weeks before leaving to train with Kopylov. Curtis called the move a scumbag tactic. However, in a recent video shared on his social media, Curtis backtracked on these accusations, providing a more measured take on the situation.
So there's like 3 things going on that are loosely interconnected. They ended up with pretty much me thinking that giant evil Russian Chase Hooper was in fact giant evil, where it turns out he's just giant Russian Chase Hooper and he's not quite as evil as I thought he was. So I talked to Kopylov earlier today. We actually got all of us in the same room together at the same time, so we kind of figured it out what happened. He's like, everybody thinks I'm the bad guy. I'm like, my bad, Roman. That was on me. I will admit, guys, I was wrong. So like, let's not hate giant Chase Hooper. He's not actually giant evil Chase Hooper. He's just giant Chase Hooper. And to the other Russians, I apologize once again. That was on me. Like a lot of kind of things fell into place weirdly that led to this. But I was wrong. I'm never afraid to say that I was wrong, and that was on me. So once again, I apologize, Kopylov. Guys, we can stop being nice to Kopylov again. It's okay. He's not actually evil. He's even a pretty cool dude, actually. So yeah, there it is. That is the end of the Russia Extreme Couture saga there. So my bad, guys. My bad.
Michael Bisping reacts to Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul fight announcement. The highly anticipated clash between Conor McGregor and Logan Paul is officially set, with both fighters expected to earn a staggering $250 million. The bout will take place next year at Mumbai's iconic Wankhede Stadium in India. Speaking on his BYM podcast, Michael Bisping weighed in on the announcement, offering his candid thoughts. The Count believes that the prime version of McGregor would easily dismantle Logan Paul, but acknowledged that things seem different now. Despite the uncertainties, Bisping supports McGregor taking the fight, emphasizing the massive payday as a no-brainer.
Conor's, he's a much better striker than Logan
Remember,
Paul.
Logan also fought Floyd Mayweather. And whilst he was twice the size of him, he did gas, he did get tired, and Floyd rightly won. He didn't stop him like he did Conor. However, that was a referee stoppage. Conor would destroy him if he was in shape, and that's the big thing. Is he going to be in shape? Do you need to? Does that get you up, in the morning to go train to box Logan Paul in an exhibition bout in a cricket stadium in India? I think Conor in his prime would absolutely destroy Logan Paul, but this isn't Conor in his prime. Hey, listen, fair play. I know a lot of people want to see Conor in the UFC for obvious reasons. But let's be honest, he's been there, he's done it. He's got the T-shirt. He was a two-weight division champion simultaneously, set the world on fire. He's done that. He's done it. He'll never reach those heights again. And if you can get a claim to 250 million for an exhibition match where you don't even really need to train, where the stakes aren't even that high, where you're not going to get injured in a training camp, Jesus Christ. I'm going to say fair play to both men.
Jamahal Hill recently expressed his frustration with Mike Perry and Michael Johnson after comments made on Perry's *Overdogs* podcast. During the episode, Johnson criticized Hill's recent altercation with Alex Pereira at the UFC Performance Institute, calling Hill's actions clown behavior and accusing him of seeking attention for views. Hill didn't hold back in his response, making it clear he wasn't happy with their remarks.
What did y'all think about that?
I mean, that's some clown. I'm gonna be honest. Why even go over there and say anything if you're not prepared to do anything?
If I was with Jake Paul right now and he threw me the gloves, I'm sparring.
Yeah,
I'm sparring
get it.
right now. I'm ready. But also as a man, you get them gloves thrown to you by Alex Pereira, you gotta go in and you gotta handle your shit and feel better about yourself. That was an opportunity to feel better about how everything went.
It made no sense because I didn't are you walking over there to fight him?
Yes.
Because and then you walked over there why? To talk. Now if he would have walked over there and been cool with him, then there wouldn't have been no problem. But now he's trying to get views or trying to act a certain way by going over here and jumping in his face. And he's lucky Alex didn't have a mindset like somebody like me or you, because honestly, he should have got hit. Why you coming over here talking? And they wouldn't have thought anything about it. He would have caught one in the chin, it would have got broken up, and then he would have looked like a complete fool over.
Jamahal Hill didn't hold back in his response to Michael Johnson, taking to Twitter to deliver a fiery rebuttal. Hill tweeted, "Gang, you're one of the biggest clowns and punching bags on the roster. They keep you around to get slept by debut fighters. I've made more money than you in a fraction of the time you've been here. Learn the money game, find out what it is when I'm on that time, for real. And like I told Alex, we don't need gloves. Same goes for anybody who wants to try me without a paycheck involved." Meanwhile, Alex Pereira has stirred excitement by teasing a surprise fight at UFC Sydney. The UFC light heavyweight champion is rumored to be returning for UFC 312 to face an as-yet undisclosed opponent. Stay tuned for updates.
Feliz ano novo, Austrália. Saudade de vocês. Espero que todos vocês estejam bem. Nos vemos em fevereiro. Chama.
Alex Pereira has become a major star in the MMA world, and a potential clash with top contender Magomed Ankalaev would be a massive test for the light heavyweight champion. However, Pereira recently confirmed he will not be fighting Ankalaev in his next bout. Instead, he hinted that he might travel to UFC Sydney to corner his friend Sean Strickland, as Strickland attempts to reclaim the UFC middleweight title against Dricus du Plessis in what is likely to headline the event. In addition to the Strickland vs. du Plessis showdown, UFC 312 in Sydney will also feature UFC women's strawweight champion Weili Zhang defending her title against Tatiana Suarez. If Pereira's fight is added to the card, it would mark the 9th event in UFC history to feature 3 title fights, the last being UFC 261 in 2021. Do you think Pereira will fight at UFC Sydney, or is he traveling primarily to support Strickland? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button and subscribe for more updates.